Shout out to that one person that's watching. I hope you give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Probably asking for too much because you already clicked on the live and didn't have to do that. Oh, it's NPC. What's up? We got something to talk about today. I feel like I was just talking about church. I don't know if that was yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before. Trying to wait till some more people get in here. Please hit that thumbs up button.
Hey, mommy. Dada. Hey,
Hmm?
mommy. George.
Mommy phone?
Yeah.
Okay. We got 4 people in here watching. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up.
Dada.
Chi-chi?
Huh?
Now, I don't know if y'all heard, but it's been going viral. Shout out to LaCory or Raquan Dukes Jr. I hope I pronounced your name right. Is that your, is that you, NPC? Is that another account you got? Or do people just love putting dogs as their thumbnail? LaCory. Shout out to Ashanti here. Oh, that ain't you also. People just love dogs, I guess. I love my dog too. So I get it. Larissa Nicole, shout out to you coming through. Please tell me y'all seen what's going on with this pastor. Saying he went to hell when he died. Did y'all see that? CJ is okay. Y'all gonna get some news soon. It's just been reported in the news too, like so. Y'all gonna? Oh, you saw it? Oh yeah. I was just kind of switched the conversation about my brother, but it's good news surrounding my brother coming out. But the pastor who said he went to hell and was tortured by Rihanna music, like I'm like, bruh, you a pastor? Why you die and go to hell? Don't you supposed to go to heaven? Like, I'm like, you don't find that suspicious? Like, bruh, the people in his church, I know they gotta be like, if they still in that church, that shows you how fucking mentally enslaved we are with this religion shit. This nigga said I died and went to hell and I was tortured with Rihanna and like he said some other people music too. Like, bro, what the hell? Like, how you supposed to be leading people and you dying and going to hell? Like, so what you been preaching to your congregation? Like, I don't know how long you been a preacher, but what the hell you been preaching for you to die and go to hell? Like, bro, it must have been just a bad dream. But like, I wouldn't have told nobody I died and went to hell. I'd have just told them it was a dream. But man, that's crazy. How y'all feel? Do y'all believe that story? Like, cause I'm like, shit, I thought when you die and go to hell, you don't get to come back. I thought that was for eternity. So you telling me I got a chance to die and go to hell just to get a taste and come right back and then like see if I'm can change my life? Then I'm cool with that. If those are my odds, and y'all know I'm not a religious person, I got a chance to die and go to hell and come right back. So then I'll let y'all know. I'll tell y'all that shit is real. But this nigga is a pastor and he's dying and going to hell. Like, bro, I'd have had to get him. You need to explain why you went to hell, bro. I need to know why you go to hell. But, they jumping me. baby needed help anyways. What the... Damn, I can't see the whole comment. Shout out Happy Days coming through. I'm on my TV, so I can't see your whole comment. I only see one part. Dana, can you bring me my phone?
Come.
Hmm?
Come.
Yeah, we could play. My PSN is Mr. Perfect 0314. But I want to know what he was doing in his life for him to go to hell, and he preaching.
Hey. What's it coming? Daddy.
Mama,
Dada.
Gigi, hold on, Mama.
Help you. Help you.
Okay.
Help you.
Probably working with the devil. He definitely working with the devil. Come on, like spreading a message, trying to destroy Rihanna's. Saying she sold her soul. I do believe some of them artists be selling their soul though. I ain't gonna lie. But for them to be getting tortured, he must have loved Rihanna. Like that's why he was being tortured with that. Is that what his sin was? He loved like that secular music. Cause I heard like when you die, you supposedly go to hell. They torture you with your sin. That's why I'm sinful. Bruh, I try to live my life right, and I don't even believe in that shit. I believe when I die, I'm going to a different universe, different galaxy. It's a whole nother set of rules. It ain't nothing like this human experience where I'm gonna be going next. So for people to be going hell, shit, that's probably because that's what they believe. Your belief is true. Your beliefs is always true. Like, so if you believe in the heaven and hell, shit, that's what you're gonna experience when you die. But if you believe there's more to this than just that, then you're gonna get to experience it. Or most of the time, motherfuckers gonna reincarnate. Like, that's the 95% chance of when a person dies, they reincarnate. Ain't no telling if it's in 1 year or 10 years. Like, it don't matter, but we all reincarnate. Me, this is my last time, though. Mr. Perfect 0314. We definitely get reincarnated. I've been here like 18 times. This is my last go round. My life path number is a 9, and that means the end. So, 18 past lives, if you add 1 plus 8, that's 9. It's my last go round. That's why I'm telling y'all everything y'all need to know now, so I don't have to repeat this shit. Cause that's been my whole thing. I used to always, I knew the secret, but I didn't I didn't help other people. I just was selfish. So now it's all about helping other people become their best self. Because I ain't trying to repeat this shit. For real. Shout out Chill Will coming through. How you feel about that pastor saying he went to hell and was tortured by Rihanna music? Oh shit. You know what's funny though? I don't even fuck with Umbrellas like that. They played that shit so much, I got tired of that fucking song. Damn. I'll take that. Anyways, is that a message we only supposed to be listening to gospel music and classical music? Shit. They say when these artists be making music, they make music when they high, and that it digs from the devil. Like shit, y'all know Lucifer was the god of music. Well, not the god, but he was over music. I was an artist. What's funny? When I found the news at it was all over social media. It was on Instagram. Oh, he almost got me. But yeah, people be having agendas they be trying to spread. I feel like this is part of the Christian agenda to spread to get people to stop listening to music like that. But music is a powerful thing that control people's minds too. So shout out to Renee Kamika. Shout out Almighty Rich. Let's get him to 100K. He almost there, y'all. Let's be supportive. You know what's messed up, Almighty Rich? I don't think I subscribe to your channel yet. I need to stop being a hypocrite and do it myself. See, I gotta admit my wrongs because I ain't trying to end up in hell getting tortured by an umbrella. I hate that fucking song. But like I said, if we got a chance to die and go to hell and get that shit right, like, my bad, Almighty Rich. I seen you sleeping on camera. I'm like, that ain't nothing I'm interested in watching, so I didn't subscribe at the time. Like, but hey, I'll subscribe just to get you to 100K. But like I said, if we got a chance to die, get a taste of hell to see if it's real, then I'm gonna take my chances on the path I'm on because shit, motherfuckers be thinking I'm going to hell because I don't believe in religion. And y'all can see why. Shit, honestly. Y'all can see why I don't believe in that church shit. Because why the fuck I'm going to be in church with a pastor that's probably going to hell himself because he got some motherfucking sins that he hiding in the closet. Like, that's crazy. Can't trust these people, man. Can't trust nobody. Even just because they speak good. That don't mean you should be following them. I'm trying to get to a location. Second sleeping. I've never seen that either. Shit. I might as well start doing that too. Shit. Nah, that ain't my lane. You gotta be a comfortable person. You gotta be comfortable, like, you sleeping on camera. Do you really be sleeping though? Like, do you go live and sleep on your channel? Because if you don't, that's what you should do. You should go live and just go to be sleep. I be seeing people on TikTok that be like doing that. And I'm like, people really be waking them up by like donating. No problem, Almighty Rich. The name speaks for itself. You somebody if you got that much at this point. But, yeah. These pastors is going to hell, y'all. Y'all shouldn't be following them. Get rid of the church. In case I know that'd be me. Like, I be snoring sometimes too, especially if my nose is like stuffed.
Wow. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, for your game. Alright, recording. Reaction videos. Oh, so I'm guessing you was taking shot at the videos you was watching because they was that boring.
There's a house. 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 Wow. There's a house.
I deleted all my shorts. I used to have 1,000 videos worth of shorts, and I deleted them all once my channel got monetized. I should have kept them, but I deleted them. And some of them videos had millions of like views. Like so, yeah, I was definitely trying to start over. Kept my subscribers though. Like I ain't delete none of my live streams though. I kept all those. I just deleted all the shorts that was like of celebrities like talking and having conversations. But yeah, I deleted that shit. Took me like 2 days. I done ran into a war zone. Oh shit. This ain't doing nothing. I don't need nothing from you. Oh, I'll take those bullets. Anyways, we can't be following these pastors, y'all. They don't know what the fuck going on this planet. They don't know. God is not talking to these people, y'all. I promise you, God is not talking to these so-called pastors. Y'all would never hear me say, God, talk to me, because even when I was in church for at least 25 years of my life, and I never heard God's voice not once, and I thought something was wrong with me, like, because everybody was saying God was talking to him. I'm like, wow, I don't hear him. I felt like I was cursed at a point in time, but I realized I wasn't supposed to be there. Like, religion is not for my spirit. It's not for my soul. Some people, it helps. It's for them. Like, some people have no type of morals, and then they find a religion like Christianity or Catholic, and it actually helps them. But then you got people that's been in that their whole life, and they, like, stuck in their ways, and they sinful ass people got so many hidden things in their closet, and they supposed to be our leaders. Like, hell no, shit. If I ain't learned anything from Dr. Martin Luther King, like I knew he even had dirt on him, like shit. So you can't put your faith in no man. Since you pray for the universe, man, the universe need more than prayer. Cause who taught us about prayer? Like shit, it's these people that was in church. Like if prayer was really working for people, the world would be definitely a better place. Cause everybody didn't try prayer. We need more than that at this time. Gotta manifest that shit. But is y'all gonna stop listening to Rihanna now? Or is y'all gonna still bump it? I thought that was gonna break. Is y'all gonna still listen to Rihanna? Or is she off y'all playlist? I still got some songs that I fuck with. Strip clubs and dollar bills. Still got my money. Man, if they was playing that in hell, I might have to stay a little longer. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. That's my shit. Let me stop playing old people's movies. He gonna steal my car, ain't he? Okay, let me. Why I was bothering this dude? Now he trying to kill me. I should have never been bothered. I should have kept going on my way. Can't ignore her music. It's the reason we can't ignore her music, y'all. It's the reason why they got her bumping in hell. Shit, that shit done got everybody. We stuck. I'ma still fuck with her music though. I can't believe that shit though. The pastor was like, the first thing he did when he died was in hell. Like, damn, bro, you ain't even get to see Peter. Like, don't Peter supposed to judge and say you don't know who, or God doesn't know you, so God never knew you. then you go to hell. Like he said, he went straight to hell without judgment. Damn, bro, that's crazy. That is crazy. I thought it was some type of like, do I get to plead my case or not? He didn't even get to plead his case, y'all. I honestly don't listen to the radio though at all. When I get in my car, I got when I'm on Uber, I listen to the radio. That's the only time I listen to the radio. When I'm in the Uber. But when I'm in my car, I do not listen to the radio. They trying to target her. I said she didn't got a Billy. You gotta get her. You gotta tarnish her name. But I'm telling y'all, when I was in my last life, I was a man named Robert Johnson. I used to play blues, and they said I sold my soul to get my talents and like to get my success. So that's why I don't fuck with the music. That's why I don't do music because I'm like it gave me a bad resume last time. And plus I was an asshole, like I was arrogant, so I kind of deserved that. Like so I was using people, but I also was secretive. I was still me, but it was like I ain't talk to people like that. I was very selfish. But I know I ain't go to hell. I came back here. This is hell. Now that's what I think. Like shit, this shit is eternity. If you don't evolve about this planet, like you gonna be stuck on Earth reincarnating for eternity, forever. That's hell. I don't know about no fiery place where they playing Rihanna 24/7. Like that shit don't sound real to me. I mean, but then again, like shit, I don't know. I ain't experienced that. But that path is like, damn. I really wonder, do he still got people in his church? Because if my pastor said he died and went to hell while he was preaching me and God in my life, that Sunday I would have walked out as soon as he said that shit. Ain't no way I'm gonna be still following this man. And I've been giving him all my. He must have been spending the church money. You know how these pastors be. He must have been sleeping with the women in the church. Like, can't trust him. Can't trust him. All while listening to Rihanna. I don't know. Could you imagine your favorite song? If you heard that shit like repeatedly, 24/7, how long would it take for you to get like feel like you was getting tortured by that song? Your favorite song, like just on repeat forever. That's the only song you get to listen to. How long do you think it'll take? I don't know. I done played some songs like, well, I don't know. It'll probably take me a good 24 hours. Like repeatedly, of like listening to the same song before I get tired of it. I wonder how long he was in hell for. Cause technically, like shit, if he came back to life within like 20, like a couple seconds, couple minutes, if he was dead only a couple minutes, then how he know they was getting tortured forever? They probably been changing the songs. Like he was just heard that one. Like I don't know. Oh yeah, he did say they was playing Bob Marley and somebody else too. I'm like, damn, I thought Bob Marley stood for love and unity. But I guess, like I said, when they say you get famous, it's because you sold your soul. Like shit. I don't know. So what am I not supposed to listen to? Damn, did you not? Am I not supposed to listen to music? Like what am I supposed to do then? How am I like? I use music for motivation because I listen to Nipsey. I could just imagine going to hell and listening to Nipsey 24/7. I wouldn't mind though. I ain't even gonna lie. It'd probably motivate me to get up out of hell. That's how I see. Like shit. Maybe I get a taste and get to come back and tell y'all about it. That's crazy though. Damn, can I bounce on my goddamn? I ain't even nothing up here. Wasting my time. What do I think about the backlash from Family Guy? You want to know my honest opinion? At first, when I seen it, I was kind of like, that is like kind of disrespectful. But then when I looked at it again, I'm like, they only popularizing his name even more. Like that's what it probably took. Like some people just you gotta die for you to reach more people. But everybody that fucking that died, they don't get blew up like Nipsey. Like shit. Probably Tupac, Biggie. But how many rappers die a year? They don't get that same praise like Nipsey got. Like so, and his was well deserved. Like so, can't get mad. Like they, like I said, only making his name bigger. Of course, white people didn't know who Nipsey Hussle was. Like so, for now him to reach them, like uh, Family Guy been on bullshit. Honestly, though. Like so, they it's word they done said way worse shit, 1000%. So, like I said, more people gonna tune in to Nipsey now, cause Family Guy said it. Oh shit. Ah, you going around messing with these people? Rocket launchers. See, this the type of people you don't need around you. The type that go start people for no reason. Now we gotta run this dude over. Oh, for speaker. Yeah, Family Guy is like South Park. Like, ain't nobody safe. Did we get him? Is he still alive? Damn. Hope I don't get rocket launcher. Is he still up there? Yeah, they are. Like, the people gotta recognize what it is. More publicity for Nip. That's how I see it as. It's just more publicity for a man who really deserves it. Yes, it's gonna come with some bullshit. It always, when you get to a certain level, shit will always, you gonna get love, you gonna get hate from it. I'm trying to knock all this shit down. That shit shouldn't still be up. Oh, you killed him? See, I wasn't about to sit and try to fight that nigga, because I ain't start that fight. But I would have had to do something if you had died, though. Need some gas. Anyways, these pastors out here, man, leading people wrong. And they getting rich while doing that shit. I guess when you die, none of it, like you can't take none of it with you. You almost out of gas. Damn! Somebody shoot me? Oh, what happened? Oh, there he goes. Oh, I had some Harold's chicken. Had catfish and fries with extra mild sauce. You heard Pastor True? No, I don't know who that is. I don't do religion. I'm a I ain't had no okra in a minute. Got him. No wonder he was running. Why I can't see me? We got to get to that goddamn. Man, this game tripping now. Okay. That's what he is on too. Man, I stay away from all churches. Damn, did I shoot myself? I don't need that. Have I ever heard of Mojave? The Mojave Desert. I heard of that, but not just Mojave. Oh, well, that's what I need to aim. Yeah, the Mojave Desert in California. Yeah, I heard about it. Wait, what? Something happened in the Mojave Desert recently? If so, nah, I haven't. Oh, they got a city out in the Mojave Desert? These guns is trash. The storm is coming. Hey, if you can move somewhere and this is gonna be a better situation for you and your family, you might as well do it. You might as well. You wanna go to mommy?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody come get Gigi. Somebody coming to get you.
Huh?
Somebody coming to get you. Oh yeah, I know LA packed. Especially in LA County, we got so many people in that one section. Just that one county. Anyways, we gotta stay on topic because these pastors is out here leading people wrong, y'all. I ain't gonna say all of them, but most of them, the majority of them, is collecting a check and they leading y'all wrong. I do think we gonna win. It's 10 people. I need some better guns though. Watch TD Jakes. Man, TD Jakes famous. I don't know about TD Jakes, y'all. If he didn't, he be around P Diddy and them. He be partying with them people. Man, if you a real saint, you ain't supposed to be mingling with the mingling with them type of folks. I feel like that. That's how I feel. But then again, he can say he's trying to save them. So he speaks the truth. I mean, a lot of people speak the truth, but they also be speaking hidden things into their sermons too that a lot of people don't catch, but subconsciously it's affecting people in a way. Not saying, actually, I ain't gonna speak on TD Jakes. I just know he be mingling with he be in that circle. Yeah, I don't hear too much about his, I mean, then again, I don't be paying attention to TD Jakes. But I don't hear too much about like what he do for the community. Like so. He like Joel Osteen, like shit. They be collecting them checks, man. It's a hustle. I'm telling you that shit is a hustle. I'm telling they good speakers. But when they die, where they going? Like I bet you they get a taste of hell too, shit. Where he at? Oh shit. Oh, I'm good. Don't waste it. Oh yeah, I definitely remember that story. That big ass church and he wasn't trying to help all them people. That's God's people for you. There's some selfish people in the church. And most of them the pastors. Sucks to say, but yeah, that's the world we live in. But this pastor saying he went to hell. I don't think I would have told nobody that. I'm gonna be honest. If I was a pastor, I'd have kept that shit to myself. And I went to hell. Yeah, I wouldn't have said I went to hell. Like that's gonna mess up your hustle. That's like a person in the streets and they snitch, and then like the streets look at them different. Like, bro, if you is a pastor, you shouldn't have went to hell. That's what I believe. Am I wrong for thinking that? Like, shit. If that pastor should have had at least a chance to talk to God and see what he did wrong. Ooh. My guy didn't have a chance. I said, you did too much dirt. I don't even want to see you. Them people don't need no money, man. And they always ask for money. The church I was in was so hungry for money. And I'm like, bro, I ain't got it. I can't help you. You got 10 people in here that I know pay their tithes and offering. It was a small church, too. Like, and everybody would pay their tithes and offering faithfully. I was the only person in the church who was like, bro, this is a scam. And then he ended up calling me a wolf in sheep clothing. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, bro. I really was, because I was not no sheep. I'm not supposed to be following behind nobody. So that was my relationship with pastors and churches. When I got close to the pastor to understand who he really was. Like, and I'm like, man, you really leading them wrong. You got them, yeah, paying your bills faithfully, but you ain't really teaching nothing to evolve. Shout out to LaCorey help me get that win, because I probably had like 4 kills that game. Oh, my son in the lobby. He probably was calling my phone. Hold on, I gotta cancel it. The trios. I did not try to do that. What you making that noise for? You wanna go outside or something? Need a fourth. Enjoy. What you mean? Do I need a fourth? Oh yeah, yeah. You can play. My PSN is Mr. Perfect 0314. KJ, can you hear me? Yeah, we gotta start following our own path, y'all. Alright, we gotta start focusing on what our higher self wants. Like shit. Can't be following behind these people that's lost themselves. They think they hear God. They just hear the fucking devil talking. How you know the difference between the devil and God talking to you? If the devil can disguise himself as whoever he wants to, like how you know God been telling you what to do all these years? Cause I ain't never heard God talking to me. I'm gonna keep that shit 100. God ain't never spoke nothing to me. I heard my fucking ancestors speak to me. Like shit, I heard my intuition speak. Shit, I'm just adding people. I don't know who these people is. But anyways, I ain't mean shit on y'all religion though. I don't know who is Christian or Catholic, whatever. But I know one thing: this pastor should not have went to hell if he was doing God's work. Like, oh shit, Madrazo, come through. It's only one more spot. Like, so I know somebody added me before that. Trying to put it on 4 people. And it's not getting off duos. He was a false prophet. It's a lot of false prophets in this church, man. If you're not reading in the word on your own and getting your own understanding, you going to church to read the Bible and get somebody to preach to you, you gonna be like him. Shit. Can't be out here following nobody. That shit'll leave you lost. Who the 4th player coming in, man? Let's get this dub. Anyways, under my umbrella, I ain't gonna never be able to listen to that song again. I ain't gonna be able to listen to that song the same. I ain't even gonna be able to look at Rihanna the same no more. I ain't really listened to Bob Marley. You know what's crazy now? I ain't gonna try. I don't know if my baby mama gonna see this video, but her grandmother, right? She's a huge Christian, And like, we had a conversation, and she told me how she loved Bob Marley. So for this pastor to say they was playing Bob Marley down there too, and I'm like, man, your actions really be like showing like you ain't really who you say you is. So it might be some truth to that. Like that music is the devil's music, cause ain't no way you is this Christian woman you old too, and you act the way you act, and you doing the things you doing. Like, ain't no way. And you love Bob Marley, and Bob Marley was about peace. It must have been some hidden shit in that music that was hypnotizing people to do wrong things, do the wrong thing. I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't know. If hell like that, and it's playing my favorite song, it might not be that bad. Low key. I'm not trying to say I'm trying to visit and go there, but shit, Rihanna and fucking Bob Marley, that's some good music right there. Like, what shit, what the fuck I'm supposed to be listening to then? It's her. I listen to like that 427 Heights music to like lift my vibration. But like shit, is that what heaven is good? That's the music that's only gonna be in heaven? Like shit, I like the hippity hop and the R&B sometimes. I don't listen to it like that all day though, 24/7. Like I don't worship no celebrity. He probably was worshiping a celebrity. That motherfucker probably was lusting over Rihanna and like she tortured that nigga. Like, cause the lustful thoughts he had and lustful things he was doing when he seen Rihanna. Like that's probably what it was. Like, cause what really was you doing? Was you lying to the people? Was you doing like some fornicating things that you wasn't supposed to be doing? Like what was you doing? Why you go to hell? I need to know more. I need to interview this guy. I need to go back and see what his name was. I'm gonna find him because I want to interview him. Interview him on Positive Minds Only podcast. I got some questions for him. This ain't no way you out here leading these people wrong. Then I need to find the people in his church. Fuck talking to him. I need to find the people in his church. See what he been preaching this whole time. Like, and I wonder how many people caught the Holy Spirit in church. The motherfuckers catching the devil spirit. Man, I always used to think like, bro, y'all always talk about the devil in church. Like, they bring the devil's name up is so much in church. And I'm like, don't, if you call on the nigga's name, like that's bringing them into the house. Like, like you ain't supposed to be mentioning his name. It's supposed to be like on some Voldemort shit. Like he who shall not be named. That's how y'all supposed to like deal with him. Like, but nah, they stay calling on the devil. Especially when you know people be thinking negative in church. You know them negative thoughts is running rapid while they're still in church. Like these people, just because they go to church, they don't make them good people. Like they leading people wrong. I promise. I be teaching my son like, yeah, I know your family is your mom's side is religious, but I ain't. I'm spiritual. This shit totally different. But it is some good stuff in the Bible though. Like it's some good things you can learn from. But you just can't be having any and everybody teaching you. Like that shit is, and you can't be doing that. Everybody ain't meant to be leaders. Like I said, just because they can speak well, that don't mean they meant for you. Shit, 'cause as you can see, motherfucking Rihanna sounds good as hell, but she playing in hell too. So, man, I ain't trying to get. I don't never want Rihanna to hear this. You know how you don't know who be watching you sometime. Like I know being connected to my brother, like a lot of people know of me. Like I don't want them to be clicking on my video and me talking shit about them, but I don't give a fuck. I don't worry. I doubt she'll ever see this shit. That's what I need. Damn, I still can't believe it though. My man said he died and went straight to hell. I wonder how he died. Like, was it what kind of death was that? What type of death did he endure? Cause how he don't know he was just sleeping? It was a dream. Like, and dreams is like, yeah, that plays off your subconscious. So you can experience hell and heaven and like all other type of shit in a dream. Like, so how you know it wasn't just a dream? It probably felt real as hell to him. Y'all like being outside the circle. Just imagine going to church every Sunday on Sunday, going to church on Bible study every week. You dedicate your life to church just to die and go to hell. That gotta be a shitty ass feeling. Like, what if sinning, like the shit we supposed to be sinning, like, nah, I ain't gonna say that shit. Let me not trying to put nothing in your head. But I had another thing. Thankful that I mentioned the word sinning because I wanted to talk to y'all about something else before this shit happened. But I had an epiphany, yo. Like, I'm like, Adam and Eve was in the Garden of Eden and they had it easy, right? Until they sinned because Eve wanted to know more. She wanted to, like, she didn't want to be basically no blind follower. She wanted to have her own, I don't know, experience, right? When they sinned and ate that apple, God made Adam work. So you know what that made me think? Working is bad. Like, cause if God punished Adam to fucking work in the fields, like, that means I ain't supposed to be doing this shit, right? I'm supposed to be really just relaxing and like enjoying my life. I'm not supposed to be worrying about bills, not worrying about like a job, like not doing anything that I don't love. And the fact that this whole world is based off workers, like, man, that's a sin right there. Like, so y'all going to hell. Low key, if you got a job that you don't love, I hate to say it, but you might be going to hell. You need to start doing what you love to do. Like, that's just my opinion. Like, shit. And then he forced women to have babies. Like, so it must be wrong to have kids. Cause you ain't supposed to bring no kids on this fucked up ass planet to suffer like you suffering. Like, so I got 7 kids. I probably fucked up on that part. But still, I ain't working. Like, I'm done having kids. Nah, I done learned my lesson. But it's crazy though. Like, Adam was forced to work. Literally. To endure hardship by doing something you don't love to do. That's crazy, y'all. And these pastors is leading the segregation wrong. I feel like we all supposed to endure some type of religion first, and then we supposed to evolve up out of that. Like, if you don't evolve out of that shit, then you get stuck and you get complacent in the church, bro. You definitely supposed to go to hell, cause you never supposed to just stay under one person. Like, no matter who they is, you always supposed to, like, if you have a mentor, right, you're supposed to get to the point where the student becomes the teacher. You're not just supposed to stay the student. So most people be in church their whole life and they never become the pastor. They never evolve to the point where, hey, oh shit, damn, I should have kept. Do you dirty man? Anyways, he made me forget what I was talking about. Damn, son. Hell no. But anyways, we ain't supposed to be working, y'all. You're supposed to just be sitting. How you get ran over by the thing you knocked down? Come on, bruh. That was crazy. You were supposed to save my life. I didn't even get to see the dude who killed me though. So tarot cards opened up a gateway to the devil. I got my tarot cards right now. You want to play with them? I don't believe nothing that the outside world says I'm supposed to be doing. Like it's just too fucked up for me. Like it's just too backwards for me. Like you can't really trust what the world say. I know my tarot cards tell the truth. I know that. Like so, for people to say it's like open up portals, like shit, they said watching horror movies open up portals. We still will do that shit. Like it's so much they said is wrong for you, but how could tarot cards be of the devil? Like if it's positive, it shows the good and the bad. Like it gives you the answers you need. Like so, I mean, it helped me in my journey. It helped me more than these pastors out here. Like I ain't listening to no motherfucking pastors no more. Like if they dying and going straight to hell because of the music they listen to and the other dirty and sinful shit they doing, like man, I ain't trusting nobody but my intuition, and that's what my intuition led me to. Like it wasn't nobody else that said, "Hey, you should get into that." No, my gut led me to that. Like so, and that's what helps. Like it works. But hey, what works for me ain't what's meant for everybody else. Cause I ain't no Christian either. So I don't even believe what. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't believe what they believe in. Cause there's certain things that is in the Bible is true. Like as above, so below. Like that's in the Bible. Like you think it, you can have it. If you ask for it, you shall receive it. That's true all over the world. Like that's how manifestation is. Like so, it's certain things that they put in the Bible that's in the metaphysical side. On the metaphysical side, it's the same thing, but they just word it a different way in the Bible. Basically, the Bible says God is outside of you, but spirituality said God is inside of you. Like so, I ain't saying I'm the God that created this world, but if I create babies, if I can like use my imagination to bring things from my mind into fruition, and I can manifest it into my reality, God damn it, don't that make me a God too? Like shit, I can destroy if I wanted to. I could be evil as fuck. Like I could take away life. I could bring life. Like God get jealous, right? Like God, we do the same thing God do, low key. Didn't he say he made humans in his image? Well, god damn it, what the hell? I want me to. I ain't like I said. I ain't saying I'm him, but hey, that's just how I think, y'all. Not saying y'all should think like me, because we all should have our own beliefs. You should have like we should all have our own beliefs. That was not in there. Oh, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that shit sound weird. How do I get away from that chicken? I don't like the shotgun that much because you got to get up close on them. Ain't nothing up there. Oh, dang, he was right there behind me the whole time. Where you go? Oh, I was shooting at the wrong thing. Anyway, these pastors is leading us wrong, man. Well, not me, y'all. Not all of us. I know some old people, or some spiritual people on here that don't believe in that. But the majority, can't trust them, y'all. Can't trust these people. Can't trust no human. Everybody is born on this planet. Like, hey, this shit didn't come with no like real guide. People can say the Bible, but it's motherfucking 4,200 religions. How you know the one you pick is right? What makes you think you got the right one? Like, if I don't trust my odds, especially coming from the family I came from. These motherfuckers was negative. Like, so if every God, I'm like, if every culture got their own God, how did I get stuck with a God that my ancestors was given? Like, that came from them. That's why they were so successful, because that was their God. I ain't trying to be rude, y'all. I know this is like, some people really is like probably getting offended, but this pastor saying he went to hell, I just can't. I just can't get over that shit. I just can't get over it. I wonder what else music they be playing in hell. Nah, I ain't wondering. I don't even want to know. Fuck that shit. I don't wanna know. They probably played that shit. That's the first song that popped up in my head when I had. Man, it's scary out here, y'all. We can't even listen to good music. Like, we fucked. I know Kanye probably be playing in hell. Drake and Future, all they ass. Fuck that shit. I'm just listening to classical music from now on. Jesus went to hell for 3 days before he went to heaven. Damn, if Jesus even went to hell, I know I ain't got no chance. Fuck that shit. He went 3 days. The pastor went I don't know how many days. I ain't even trying to take my chances, y'all. Fuck that shit. That shit is. I feel like that's to instill fear. Like shit like that, talking about the devil and like hell, like that shit's to instill fear in the people to make them believe like that shit is real. But that shit got people thinking, bro, if you the pastor and you still went to hell, what hope do I have? Like, really, what real hope do I have? Yeah, bazooka. I did not try to pick up that. Got you. Get him! Oh, my whole team now, except for my son. Anyways, yeah. That shit's fucked up, man. And the pastors is going now. Makes you think. What is the right thing, though? But shout out, hey, we got that dub, so I appreciate that. With Corey. It's CBD, y'all. Shout out to Anthony Ortiz coming through. Man, you was supposed to been download that, man. When Harry Potter come out in a few weeks, that's what I'm gonna be playing consistently, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna just be playing to Harry Potter Legacies. I think, or is it Hogwarts Legacy? Shit, people be like, that's of the devil. Like watching Harry Potter shit. I'm like, damn, everything of the devil, ain't it? We don't got nothing. We can't watch movies. We can't listen to music. What can we do? Like shit, bad out here. Shit, I feel like even the popular gospel music is leading people got like, you know how they put me used to say the rock and roll had evil shit in there, and like you were like, if you had a record and you would like play it backwards to say some Satan shit. How you know the gospel music ain't like that? Everything is, I promise you, everything is sent to distract us low key from our higher self. That's why a lot of people can't sit with themselves. They can't be with themselves for a long time. They always got to be out and like conversating on social media because they not even aware of who they are. Like shit. That it showed when the pandemic hit. People were stuck in the house with their partner and domestic violence went straight up. Like shit, a lot of people woke up and during that time too. But I was already woke before that shit happened, so like I was chilling. Like shit, the money was coming in. Well, the money still coming in. Well, shit, that's when my money started getting better when that shit happened. Shit, I was kind of happy. I wish that shit lasted longer, honestly. For real. I heard some shit about that. About how Obama was in when he was in office. He told China they wasn't paying that $1 trillion debt. And then they sent shit, not only the coronavirus, but they sent fentanyl on the streets. They blocked the heroin trade, and they put fentanyl in the drug trade. And then that started killing a whole lot of people. Like so, and fentanyl came from China. Like the drug, that shit came from China. Like so, there's so much shit in this world that we ain't even aware of. It's crazy. Oh shit, I'm the only one that didn't press ready. My bad, y'all. Yeah, that's the world we living in, y'all. We living in hell. And the only way to get to heaven is to spiritually evolve to where you're what's the enlightened. You understand this shit is all a facade. That power, the true power, comes from within. Understanding you are the same thing that makes up the whole galaxy. The galaxy is within you. Don't nothing happen on the outside that don't happen within. Like shit, that's the true little shit. Exactly. We ain't even supposed to be wearing shoes, but shit, I'm glad. I'm thankful for shoes. God damn it. Shit, my feet would be out here bad if I ain't had shoes. But that's why you're supposed to stand outside and ground yourself like without shoes. Like so, and stand on the grass and like just meditate. Like shit, that's how you connect with the universe. You connect with God through nature. My son can hear me talking, y'all. So just imagine how he gonna be when he get older. He gonna be like just a major version than me. Like my son gonna be he gonna be way better than me. So, cause he learning this information young. Like a lot of us was adults when they woke up and when they like experienced the real truth. Like so, him to be hearing this, and his friend to be hearing this, yeah, they gonna be able to capitalize off this shit. The old people, it's too late for them. Shit, people like my grandma stuck in their ways. Shit, you ain't gonna never be able to change them. You ain't even supposed to change nobody. You're supposed to change yourself. Right, shit. You can't change the world until you change within. J. Cole says she don't want to be saved. Like shit, I took that shit in stride and I ain't tried to save nobody since. Had to stop listening to J. Cole too. Shit, okay. That nigga ain't no telling his music playing in hell. Cause it makes me wonder, like all these niggas connected to Jay-Z, you know, they becoming billionaires, and I'm like, man, I done seen too much shit on YouTube for like shit for people to just be like, yeah, there's some conspiracy shit. Nah, I gotta be some truth to it. There ain't no way the whole world well, I ain't gonna say the whole world, but ain't no way shit didn't get sneaked out or talked about from people who was inside. It's the inside people. It's always somebody on the inside that's there to expose some shit. Like that's how we all know about the Diddy's and the other shit. The Beyonce's like motherfuckers be on the inside scoop and like be like, oh shit, this is what's really going on. Let me leak this shit and be anonymous and leak it. That's how that shit be. Damn, my partner just got dropped. I need to get out of here. Anyways, what y'all think about that pastor going to hell and like being tortured by Rihanna music? Do y'all believe he telling the truth? And if so, like, if you're a person in church, how do you feel about like, do that makes you second guess your pastor? That maybe I'll be looking at my pastor side eye if I heard another pastor just went to hell. Shit, you motherfuckers probably speaking the same message. Gotta Hey, these motherfuckers trying to jump me? Damn, what the fuck? Got to get up out of there, yo. Goddamn wolves after me. Oh, it's more than one. Just ran into that. See, my son keep being the last one alive. Shit. It shows you he the one. But if you don't win, that don't mean nothing. least you dropped one person. Ah, they leveled up there. See, I'm only on like level 70 something. They on a level 100. 41, 15. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button if y'all in the live and y'all haven't already. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, I really appreciate it if you tap that notification bell. Man, at least I got one win tonight. I don't get no more wins. I got one. I be playing reckless when I be streaming because I don't be really paying attention to the game. Like rather when I'm playing by myself, then I actually like be focusing. Got the weed in my mouth. Dana, bring me my phone. Glad I only had to say it once. Gotta run away from that music. You ain't gotta wait on it. So you ain't gotta wait on it.
Are you gonna bring it back?
Hmm?
Are you gonna bring it back?
Yeah. Damn, I forgot what I was be looking at. Alright, where we landing? Try to land on that mug. Man, I can't look at these passes the same no more, y'all. Well, I always looked at them side eye. I ain't even gonna lie. This really don't even catch me. I ain't even surprised by this. A pass to going to hell. I am surprised they was playing Rihanna though. Like out of all the people, like that could have been playing in hell, you play Rihanna. Like she that big? Like I wish her she jamming in hell too. Like, God damn. I wonder how Rihanna felt when she woke up and seen that shit. Like, did she say, "Damn, my cover's blown"? Or was she like she really surprised? Like her name, like her music was playing in hell. I wonder what the PR team was like discussing. Like, damn, how we gonna handle this? Damn, did you do that? You trying to burn me in down in that mug? Be your own teammate. Oh yeah. Man, she was waiting on that mug. I know you didn't even go back upstairs, did you? Think about putting my kids in taekwondo. Like I feel like that'll help. Cause I got some. I ain't gonna say my kids are shy. My kids is timid. They quiet. Like I want to, even though they don't speak, if they don't speak up for themselves, I want them to be able to defend themselves, like physically. Like so, thinking about putting them in there. I know why y'all ain't speaking too much on this topic, cause y'all got religious backgrounds, so you don't want to feel like talking about it. Gonna bring some bad luck on you. I seen this video where this person like, I like watching negativity because it makes me like feel good about my situation. Like I'd rather see somebody else suffering than me suffering. I'm like, damn, do you know how fucked up that is? Like the whole, a lot, mostly the world thinks like that. Like that ain't just that motherfucker with them thoughts. Like that's a lot of more people out there like that watch negativity because they're like, hey, none of them to me. That's kind of messed up. I barely watch negative shit. If I watch something negative, because that shit is everywhere. Like I can't go without seeing it. Like so, but I do not intentionally go searching for negativity. That's already what comes with the world, shit. Because you gotta have positive. You can't have one without the other. You can't just the world be all positive. How can you learn from that type of stuff? Like so, you gotta have one. What you gotta have both. It's yin and yang. Shit, can't have one without the other. What you can do is like focus and like be respectful. I'm sorry to hear that. Like my kids be behind the work. I be having to get on them. Well, I be having to tell them like, hey, even though you may not be making the best grades now. Like you don't understand now. Like your grades ain't gonna determine who you are in the future. Like people need to get that straight. Like I was a straight A student in school, but once I graduated, I did not know. I didn't know nothing about life. Like school didn't teach me nothing about being successful in the real world. So I was failing at a point in time. Like I just didn't know what to do, and I was in church praying to God, asking Him to save me from my like just save me, and I was just drowning in like just I had to leave all of that. I had to cut off all of that shit. Like I had to leave that and like find my own journey. And I did. You know what? In the end of my journey, I found myself. And I realized, man, I had to go through that to even get to the point where am now. Like if I didn't experience what I did in church in like those years when I was in my 20s, I'd have never became this positive individual who I am now. Like so, oh dang, thank you. That's a good foot. But yeah, I would have never became who I am now. Like so, I needed that to be a part of my journey. I needed to go to church to every Sunday, every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday. I had to experience that, even though I hated that shit. When I was in church, I knew I wasn't meant to be in church because I was having negative thoughts in church. Like, man, this. I had one time I faked the Holy Ghost, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I faked the Holy Ghost because I felt like everybody was catching the Holy Ghost around me, and it was like I was the oddball because I didn't. I was the only person who didn't. Like, so I low key started acting that shit out. Everybody came around me. I'm like, oh shit, I must be doing something right. Like shit, but felt like I was all off rhythm and shit. Like, man, I like that's when I knew that shit was fake. Cause I'm like, man, I know I'm trying, I'm praying, I'm doing everything I can to go to heaven. And that shit, like, I was still a sinner, low key. Like, shit, I couldn't help it. But that's because I didn't know myself. I didn't know who I was. So my mindset was fucked up. So, what, mama?
No chips.
You don't need no chips.
Why?
Cause you already had dinner.
No. I didn't eat my other chips.
So you wasted them?
No, I didn't want to waste them.
You didn't want to waste them, but you did?
No, because I was just waiting. I was just waiting.
You was just waiting.
Yeah.
Girl, that don't make no sense.
No, because I was waiting towards dinner.
You were waiting towards dinner. You just making stuff up, huh?
No, I actually didn't get it. I just wanted to wait it.
Yes, then get some chips and gum. Dog making weird noises. Anyways, y'all. There was a point in time where I was a Christian and I was like very religious. And I learned quick. Boy, that ain't your religion. It may be for them, and it ain't for you. And I got up out of there. And I ain't been back since. So if you feel like that, like you feel like, man, I'm in church and like this it ain't really working, that's because it's not for you. You need to search within. You need to find yourself. You need to become your highest self. The church, but I want to ask my mom because I feel like this. Man, I ain't see. Like I said, the church is for some people. If you feel it in your spirit to go back, that's because you're supposed to be there. It's something you need to learn there. Like I said, I had to go there. I had to endure that for the longest. But I knew, like I said, I wasn't supposed to be in church because I would fall asleep every Sunday faithfully, and I would I would get so much good sleep on Saturday that like there was no reason for me to be falling asleep in church. Like it was that bad. And like once I got to my last church, it was a small church and it started in his house, right? So you know it's super small because it's in the living room, and I'm like dozing off in front of him. So he ended up making me the cameraman, and I had to stand up for years just like recording him speak. Like so for years I couldn't sit down in church because I was falling asleep in front of him. Like I guess he took that as disrespect. But I couldn't help it. I was in the military too. So it was nothing I could do. So am I wrong? And I got all of them out of here. So I know I ain't wrong. Because I wouldn't have dropped these people. Damn, they everywhere. Damn. We got to get up out of here, y'all. Damn. I don't know where he at. Oh, there he is. Damn. I dropped. I got 3 of them. I don't give a damn if I got took out. I did my part. So if my team win, I'm cool. Somebody help me. Hey. Man, I used to fall asleep with the music playing, the preacher preaching. Like, even when I was a kid, I would just fall asleep in church. Couldn't help it. That's why I would sit in the back. Because shit wasn't like working out for me in church because I would always fall asleep, and I wasn't trying to do it intentionally. But I got good sleep in church. Like my spirit wasn't trying to hear none of that. Like so, he made me be the cameraman, and I would have to be in the back, like just recording all his sermons, and I didn't know why he had me doing that shit until I was an adult, like grown. This shit was crazy, y'all. How y'all feel about that shit? Have you ever been asleep in church? Oh, damn, gotta go. Storm. I'm being distracted. Let me eat this one just quickly. Your spirit knows what's working for you though, for real. My spirit was not trying to hear none of that shit. Like, cause I had already read the Bible on my own. Like, I had already knew the words. So every time a person was like he was preaching, like he wasn't like saying nothing new. Like it was, I knew it was all about the money with him. Like so, that shit was. He made sure like he put me in the back and said, "Nigga, you gonna watch this shit. You gonna hear what I'm saying." Like he was trying to brainwash me to think like how they was thinking, but that shit never worked. Cause even when I was on the camera, I was like, "Please let me get him." Like, this is when you need grenades. I can get on the games. Oh, is this my team? Oh, dang. Ooh, thank you. That's what I need. Yeah, man, the cameraman. I'm like, man, he had told me I was no, I ain't trying to do that. I did not try to do that. He had like for years, man. He told me I was something called a seer. That means I was able to see things and like before they happen. Like, but he knew like shit. Keep this nigga close but far away because he didn't like. He knew who I was gonna become. I'm everything that he that's the opposite of what he stands for. I'm like the opposite of what he stands for. Like so. Oh, that shows. I'm out here lacking, not paying. Need to be with the crew. That's how you survive. I'll be roaming. Yeah, I'm definitely an empath. Oh, look, he won, and I ain't even have to fend for myself. Just ready up, y'all. Thanks, Chris. Man, but I might go to. I might go to church again just to hear what they's preaching. Like, is there anything different? But nah, I don't know. Last time I went to church, it was on like webcam, and I was looking. Had the camera off and I was smoking a blunt. Hey, it definitely do deserve a like from me winning. Make sure I hit that like button. Hit the notification bell too, like, cause that's gonna notify you every time I go live. And I live every day. I'm live every day, yo. Live and direct. This is all one take. I still can't believe they was playing Rihanna though. I can imagine the song of Bob Marley that was playing. Like, don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Just imagine that shit playing 24/7. I'd be mad. Since I've been watching TikTok, yeah, you need to find. I mean, if you're gonna read one, you should read them all. That's how I feel. So you can get a full understanding. Like, you may read a book, a Bible from another religion, and that will resonate more than what you like from the one you read now. Like, not saying you should change your religion or anything, but you should just read them all to like get a full understanding, because they're all pieces of a puzzle. Like, they all like, if you put it together, it's like the same thing. It's all part of the same puzzle. Like, so they just switch up some names. They like tell a little different. You know how people don't be trying to plagiarize, like, so they put their own little spin to it. Like, most of that, the Bible comes from Kemet and other different like religions that predated Christianity and Jesus thousands of years. Like, so I don't mean to be getting deep, but hey, y'all here. This is what y'all want, low key. Man, let's see if we can go back to back. Like Drake, man, I don't even want to start singing these songs. There's so many songs that's stuck in my subconscious. But now when I think about this shit, like, man, these motherfuckers, they shit playing in hell. I ain't trying to fucking. I don't want to be fucking. God damn it. The question is, if God was truly real, why are people suffering daily? That's a good question. But that's why I believe in reincarnation. Cause suffering, like people who are suffering, if you look into their past life and who they was before in their lifetime, previous lifetime, they were bad people. So they come back on this planet and they have to suffer because that's how they repay their karma. You never escape your karma. Even if you die, you get to come back and you gotta deal with what you did in the previous lifetime if you didn't if you didn't heal it in that one lifetime, that past life. That's why I'm here, because I messed up on a few places. Even though I was a great person, I still like was kind of an asshole and arrogant. So I messed up, and now I'm here to learn my lesson, and not just learn my lesson, but to teach other people. Like, hey, this shit is a trap. The only ways you're gonna get up out of here is if you evolve. And how do you evolve? Like, you dive within and you learn who you are. You learn why you on this planet. You learn what your purpose is. You don't just, you know how people just wake up, go to work, and repeat. Like, life is more than that. So you gotta understand, like, shit, I'm here for a reason. And I need to find that reason, because if I don't, I'm gonna keep repeating this shit and I'm gonna keep staying stuck. Oh, shit. Who are they shooting at? Hold on. Where you can shoot him from? Hey, I don't know where he shot me with. Damn! He right there behind you, Kendra. It was a war zone. He inside. No! Don't shoot me. Get him. Thank you. Everything I need is right in front of me. If I can just don't get shot. I don't want to ever go through a loop like that. Man, I've been through some loops, y'all, that took years. And I'm like, man, I know what's coming because I've been through it before. Like, but once I like got up out of that loop, ooh, life has changed. I've got to experience new things, and even the bad shit I experienced was actually good for me because I wasn't repeating the same shit repeatedly. Like once you get past that first loop, it's more loops behind. I ain't gonna say it's more loops, but it's more tests that's gonna come behind it. Like so, you can get caught up on the next level if you don't like learn your lesson. Like, but if you on that path, then you probably like know how to. It gets to a point where breaking these fucking chains and these loops easily because you know it's all a fucking game. It's all a test. Like so, man. I've been through some loops and I'm like, man, I know exactly what I'm about to go through because I already know, you already know, like you already experienced it. And most people, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Man, this shit be on repeat. And that should be nothing good, nothing positive. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button if you agree with what I'm saying. But some of y'all probably don't agree. You're just here to just be listening. Uh, if you want to live a better life and stop repeating the same thing, you know what you gotta do? You gotta stop giving a fuck what people around you think. You gotta start focusing on what makes you happy. You gotta stop just like rolling with the punches. Like sometimes you gotta do the opposite. Sometimes you can't just go with the flow. Sometimes you gotta get off that motherfucking pond, out that lake. Shit, that shit. You could be going with the flow in the wrong direction. Like being on the right track, like on the right or on the wrong train, but the right tracks. Some shit like that. For spiritual awakening. Man, you probably already experienced a spiritual awakening because there's so many levels to it. Like you, once you get on that journey, like man, you don't never stop growing. Like that's just how that shit be. I'm always experiencing something. Like I said, I'm always experiencing something new. So if you 12, you good, bro. And you listening to this, you can't be 12 listening to me talk. Cause this ain't you ain't supposed to be like well, I ain't saying you ain't supposed to be, but this is for the advanced ones. So you probably somebody who had a lot of information in your lifetime, in your past life. So you just coming back here to get reminded. So as you go in your life, you gonna be like guiding people. If you 12, my son 13, so I already know he on the same path. Like shit. I wish I was 12 again. I was listening to somebody like you talk. Oh shit! What the fuck? Where you come from? Where he shooting from? Where you at? Man, Katie, thought I was gonna take it. Man, I could have used that. Everything else got now since I started watching. Man, like I said, Chris Turio, you are good. Like, bro, I learned this information at 28 and like beyond, like after 28 and after. I had information before, but it wasn't the life changing information. Like, it wasn't the information that could change my life. Ain't nothing in here. Somebody must have raided. Man, I'm telling you, if I had this at 12, I'd have been, oh, I'd have been so far ahead. Even though I know I'm so far ahead of a lot of people. If I had this at 12, yeah, man. Whew. See, my son lucky. Like, he don't even know how lucky he is. I ain't even have a dad that was like even though we don't live in the same state, I make sure I talk to him every day until he gets here, and I let him know he's gonna be out here. But I FaceTime him every day, so I get to see him grow, even though it's not there physically. But I do go back with anyway. I didn't have a dad there to talk to me at all. No father figure. Definitely to play games with. Now I gotta go save him. Damn. 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 Tried to save my son. Got popped. Sometimes you gotta save yourself. Hey, it ain't always smart to go get revenge. Yeah. Well, my son in his past life, he was somebody who was like dope. How I know my son gonna be like way better than me, and like way doper than me, is because like in my past life, I was somebody great. But who he was, like he was even greater. Like he had a way longer like career. I died at 27. And he lived, he was like 80, 90 years old with a great career. So I'm like, man, he chose me to be his dad. So I know like it's for me to like instill this information in him like just over time. Like, so, cause he's gonna be like crazy. Like, but, and my dad was a, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. My dad was whoever he was. Like he died when I was 11, so I have stories about him, but it ain't too positive. Like, but hey, everything happened for a reason. I chose my dad like I chose my mom. Hey, you gotta understand. When we reincarnate with the people we choose to be our parents. A lot of people, I be seeing this a lot. I don't know what's happening, guys. Hold on, I gotta read that message later. But We don't understand, like, we choose our parents. And I've seen a meme where it says, I didn't choose to be here, so I gotta like take care of myself as an adult. Like, but we actually do choose to be here. Like, we choose to be here to learn and evolve, but we just forget when we're born, because we're being programmed from all this outside shit, from TV to music, like to the radio, like shit. Now podcasting and YouTube, all this shit is programming us to think and be a certain way. Like, you got people. I heard watched this video, and it was about this Hispanic guy who lived in Mexico, who was like woke and enlightened. And he was talking about how his grandma never met a black person in her life, but when she watched the media news out there, like this Spanish network, they portray black people and like as criminals. Like, so she had a conversation with her grandson, and he was talking about some like mentioning his like some people, and she was like, they're a certain type of way, and she was voicing them in a negative light. And he said he got so mad, but he had to understand, like, she don't know no better. Like, because she was programmed, like we all was programmed at a point. Like, so you got to be careful what you watch, the people you listening to. Like, shit, these pastors is not no good. I don't give a fuck how good they preach, how good they dress, how big they church is. These people be literally selling their soul to the devil, and they don't even know they did. Like, they don't even know they sold it. They just are doing what he want them to do, and they getting rewarded for it. But then you got people who doing what they supposed to do, and they getting rewarded for it too. So don't mistake just because a person is successful it was because it was out of from negativity. Like, nah, there's people out here that's blessed because like they was doing what they was supposed to be doing. Like, so yeah, it's scary, but at the same time, that's why you have to know who you are. Like, you can't ever get caught up in like following in the world and what the world think is true, because everybody truth ain't the same. Like, they done fucked it up. It used to be one truth, and now everybody got their own truth. Like, so like everybody, you can't tell nobody nothing. Like, that's why I can only go off my experience, like the things that I experienced in my life. I can't go off what somebody else told me. I can't go off what a preacher told me, and motherfucking this motherfucker going to hell when he die. Like, how that work? But yeah, that's just the world we're living in. It's full of distractions. It's full of evildoers who are like false prophets. Like, so you just have to use discernment and understand like what's meant for you, that's good for you, is gonna come, and then there's gonna be some shit behind it to try to distract you and try to get you off track. Only trust yours. I won't say you can only trust yourself. You have to use your intuition, and it guides you to listen to certain people. Like, you listening to me right now, like you was guided to hear me speak. You're not supposed to follow me, like, because I'm just a regular human being. But you are guided to hear certain people. Like, there are like mentors that's out to help you evolve. But you're not supposed to just stay and listening to that person for the rest of your life. Like, you supposed to, I'm supposed to help you find yourself. And once you know, like, you could trust yourself and stop second guessing and doubting yourself, you will know, like, shit, everything is easy from that point on. Like, yeah, you still get down, yeah, stress still come, because we still dealing with 95% of the world who don't know themselves. They're fucking NPCs and like just walking through life sleep, like working 9 to 5s that they hate for paying for bills in a house in a community they don't want to be in. Like, shit, like it be that bad. Like, motherfuckers doing that shit every day. Like, so, like I said, Adam and Eve, when they ate that fucking apple, like, God made Adam work. That was punishment. So I know I ain't supposed to be working. Fuck off. If anybody saying I need to get a job, how you gonna tell me I'm supposed to get a job when that's a sin? Like, he punished him for real. Like, made him work and suffer. Like, if you break down the word work in like Spanish and break that down, it comes down to like torture and like suffering. Like, so fuck all that shit. You call me lazy all you want. I'd rather be creating some shit mentally. But I'm completely fine. Just golf thing. and you gonna heal up. But yeah, it'd be bad out here. Then you got a lot of people that be agents. I'm telling you, it's a lot of agents out here. I ain't gonna call their names out, but shit, they look like they for you. They look like they, I mean, they sound like they for you, but them hidden agendas be real. I believe that. People be having some real hidden agendas. There be plenty of movies how they be infiltrating, like that. Maybe I show. This one movie I ain't see Judas and the Black Messiah. Fucking how he infiltrated the Black Panthers and like got them set up and killed. People ain't for you, man. Oh shit. Exactly. You can't trust nothing. Not even the technology. Because there's so much information out here. Like the internet is a good and a bad thing because it's unlimited information, but it's also unlimited misinformation. So you can find what you think is true, but it really ain't. But you can find it where it's 100,000, million other articles or people who think it's true too. Like that's what I said. Like shit, it used to be one truth. Now you got so many other truths. Like shit, the game's fucked up. You don't know who to listen to. Like shit. That's why I just, like I said, follow my intuition. Who else was the information? Man, the government themselves hide so much information. Like they block so much information. It's crazy. It is crazy. They be releasing information when everybody tied to the situation dead. Like that's how bad it is. Should be 50, 60, 70 years later, then they'll let you see what's really real, what really happened. Like can't trust your own government, man. Man, yeah, that's all controlled. Like that shit is really controlled. But if I understand it, thank you for coming through. I must say he moved. Man, I don't blame him. Shit, this shit is fucking foul. That shit really foul. And people be like, man, you can't get off this planet. Like, but if the richest man on this planet said, hey, I'm trying to get off this mug and go to Mars, like, you don't think he knows something? You don't think he know you can get off this motherfucker? Shit, hopefully I'm dead and gone before this shit blow up. It's bad out here though. Trying to tame an animal. There you go. I had COVID, man. The last time I had it, it lasted for a couple days. Yeah, this is my last time. That's why I'm giving out all this information. I could be on some BS and like just always talking about drama and shit, like just to get a check. But nah, that ain't gonna get me off this planet. My son be getting sick a lot. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. What's these jellyfish do? Oh, something. Damn, somebody shooting. Damn, where'd that come from? Oh yeah, it's definitely different parallel universes out there. I definitely believe that. Like, you got a version of you that's doing exactly what you want to do. Then you got some versions that's doing worse than you. Then you got some, hey, you got a better evil version. It's every major decision in your life that you ever like came, like I heard that that's where you created another reality, like another parallel universe. Like there, if you got some what ifs in your life, like it's those are definitely parallel universes. Why you think they be making all those Marvel movies like Doctor Strange, you know, with all that symbolology and shit? That shit is real. Heck no, there's no way I can believe that. Cause if we the only thing that's out here, if we the only like species out here in this whole universe, we fucked. Cause humans ain't shit. Like, this whole time it was based on it. Man, it gotta come from something. They probably exaggerate a lot of stuff, but it's true in nature. Like it's based off like truth. But they gotta exaggerate so people be like, oh, that could never be have. That could never. Like, fuck that shit. I know Iron Man. That shit is based off reality. Like his can't think of his name, but Howard Hughes. That's who the real Iron Man is. Google Howard Hughes. He was a man who lived in like the early 1900s, and he was building like aircraft and stuff like that, and, like super advanced in technology wise. Like shit, you know, that's what they base that off of. Drop them both. Oh no! Why did I do that? Oh, yeah. What was y'all when I needed you? Oh, I didn't. Dang, did you just steal my beats? Anyways, how many people's? Dang, really? Can't trust him. Can't trust a nigga named Jordan. And I feel like they weaponized and woke. I seen this chime advertisement, and they was talking about teaching you how to manifest, and they had like a green candle lit in the ad. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's that bad. Well, I should say it's not that bad. It's good because that's they promoting that, but it's the companies are even just waking up. You got to think the companies are just regular humans. Like shit, these companies ran by regular humans. But I was seeing how they were saying like they were saying how these advertisements is becoming super relatable. And like that shit, I ended up seeing that shit like damn, where he's shooting from? Oh my gosh, trying to reload with this sad weapon. Somebody help! They think I'm crazy. They think you crazy for listening to me? Oh man. People think I'm crazy too, so. I can't see the whole message, Chris. He said, all I see is exactly happy days in Antarctica. And y'all reboot me. Oh, thank you. I didn't think you had to sacrifice yourself to do it. If I had known that, you could have just saved yourself, man. At least you tried. That's all I could ask for. I just gotta let people figure out themselves. That's why I don't force shit on them. Like shit, like I don't be advertising myself like that. But y'all think I'm going crazy. See, that's it. Be your family who don't be wanting to wake up. But you know what I realized? Like, oh, we still won, even though I died. You know what I realized? You be waking your family up even when they don't be listening or they don't be seeming like they like getting it or you speaking into their subconscious. So over time, it may happen not now, but shit, eventually, so it's gonna catch on with one, and then the other, and then everybody gonna be woke, cause you broke that curse. But I was the one who like did that for my family, shit. So I see that he be talking about conspiracy stuff. I'm like, what? Well, before first came to Vegas, he was not on that like fight about anything like that. He probably would have called me weird, but he had his own awakening. Like so, we all have to experience that ourselves. We all have to have that switch in life. Whatever we all go through something that's going to take us on that path. Don't put no stress on you. Don't stress about it because you can't wake them up like shit. Just think about it. We all got our alarm set to wake up in life. Your alarms could be set to wake up at 6 a.m. Some people's alarm is set to wake up in 2024, and you trying to wake them up. Imagine somebody's trying to wake you up, and you you want to stay asleep. Like man, you'll be mad. Like shit. So I understand. Like it's people who are already woke. That's why I got people who are already woke listening to me. I don't have sleep people listening to me. Like, and if they was to hear my shit, they wouldn't understand. They wouldn't be able to comprehend it. Like so, I don't trip. I do not trip at all. He would have been dead. That's all I needed. 2 shots. Back to this preacher, man, going to hell and being tortured by fucking Rihanna music. I feel like that's a conspiracy. I was quick to call things until things started coming to light. That's how it was shit too. When the things I started saying started coming to light, they were like, "Oh, Kenneth been right the whole time." We thought he was crazy, but look at me now. They probably playing Chris Brown in hell too. You know them two tied together. Man, I don't even want to listen to music no more. I gotta start making my own shit. Then again, would I be tapping into the devil's realm if I start making music? Like, it's crazy, right? Crazy to think. That's why I'm not encouraging none of my kids to like be no fucking actor, no Hollywood shit, or no singer shit. Like hell no, that shit is evil. My son want to be a hedge fund manager. Like that's what you want to do. That's where the real money at. Motherfuckers be wanting to be rappers. Rappers be broke as hell and be hating their life once they sign that deal and spent all that money. That didn't happen. Oh, I didn't get that shit either. I did not get that shit either. And I bet that some of them still got sick too. Like, still got sick afterwards, even though they took it. That shit didn't stop nothing. People who died and got sick off that shit. Yeah, that shit be rented. That shit be fake. That shit be borrowed. Shit be stolen. Should be somebody else's. They friends. I don't believe none of their ass. From now on, when I talk to a preacher, I'm like, man, this one preacher said he went to hell and he died. How I know you telling the truth? Man, the labels is ain't no telling how much money the labels be making off the artists. And it don't even be the label, it be the people who own the label that own the label that make the money. It be them niggas at the top. It's this show called Succession, I think, where they was like they don't own the label. No, he was like they went to meet a rapper, and the rapper like he didn't want to see him, he didn't want to meet him, and the dude, one of the white dudes, like, does he know he's the one? And he owns the label company that owns the label company that owns the company. Some shit like that. I'm like, that shit really how that shit be. Did all that just to get popped. Thank you. Oh shit, he can't. How you sneak up on me and still get dropped? Where's my team at, man? Where's your boot card at, Kater? Reboot. So when he was talking about, I had scared took out that song in my head. It be like that sometimes. That's what I told her. Man, that's why I feel like that's why one of the reasons Tory Lanez is in the situation he's in now, because yeah, he was speaking out. Not to say he didn't do what he did, but for him to even be in that position in the first place, it was, I feel like, hey, that's because I was trying to think of the song too, and he nah, I hit. What movie was that on again? Like if the ad it was on. I don't even think I seen the movie. I just seen like the advertising they played that. I'm like, man, that shit was hard. Hey, where's y'all boot card? Every boot card. Is that far away? Damn, that shooting. No! He's using that overpowered weapon. Alright, now where's that goddamn reboot thing? Here's the reboot thing. Damn. I was the last person live. I'd have known that, I'd have just ran to safety. Man, hurry up. Yeah, soon as I say hurry up, it started. Let me go get something to drink now. You said if I like conspiracy theories, watch Drill G. Is that on TikTok? It's not like I be going to find conspiracy theories. It's just like they be popping up, and I'm like, that's interesting. But and it be a lot of shit like that be conspiracy theories, and I'm like, I'm good. That sounds too weird. Man, yeah, they be. Some people just do it for that upfront check. They don't even care about the consequences. That's why they get them young, because they young and dumb. The only thing they care about is the upfront money. Give away their publishing, masters, and then sign the 360 deal so they get torn, merch, and if you do a movie, they get eaten off all of that. So they do not want smart people in that industry taking over, like Nipsey Hussle. Like he capitalized off them niggas, and then changed the game. And then that's why they had to get him out of there. If you haven't hit that like button, what are you waiting for? Bro, coming and he got a gun, and I don't. Come here. Thought you can get away from me? Nope. I'll search this so I don't have to watch them later. If you want to hear somebody speak, and it ain't even no conspiracy theory, he gonna show you what the truth. His name is Bobby Hemmett. Right. It's some old school videos that look like they on VHS. But if you hear him like speak, he gonna break a lot of stuff down. It's gonna make a lot of sense. He only for the advanced, like spiritual people. He ain't for no beginner. Like if you only on peace and love, like if you ain't got to the shadow phase part, like he ain't in for you. What's that about? I should just stay in here. Shit. I feel safe in here. See, if there was somebody else, I'd have got killed. So with all the bananas. So I'm still stuck in your head. I got fire on you. Trying to do a trick. Didn't work. I miss it. Just get in the truck. Soon as I moved, really, so I'm gonna take my bike. Man, I'll get in the passenger seat. I was trying to get on, like, do it on both ramps at one time. Why are you guys going outside the circle? Hey, we ain't talking about that pastor enough, man. Cause I'm still tripping off, like, bruh. This dude didn't even get to see Peter or Paul. I was trying to do something. Oh shit, there I can use get that. Y'all think we gonna win this one? It's 44 more people to go. Ooh, good thing I don't drive like this in real life. Ah, almost fell on me. I almost committed suicide and went straight to hell. Damn, why I can't hit the... You over there doing backflips and I can't even get the damn ramp. Alright. All that for nothing. Because what did I gain from that? Nada. Someone did that right now, so I through. What they do? So, Chris Trills, is your family wealthy? Do they got money? You said next to your store. Your family got money? Well, you can't be poor and you 12 years old on YouTube. I don't think so. But that's probably why you got access to this information. They probably was drinking and driving though. Where everybody at, man? You said we not poor, not wealthy. That's how I grew up. Like we wasn't poor. We definitely wasn't wealthy. I knew we had some type of money for the simple fact. Oh, he got that old power weapon. Yeah, I feel like they have to be wealthy because like a broke person can't get what I'm saying. Like a broke person can't, and not broke meaning not having money at all, but a broke mindset and mentality. That shit is all about what you believe. Oh shit! I didn't get the hell myself. Damn. Hopefully I can get out of there without him killing me. Dang, ain't nobody near me. It's a team when you need them. Nowhere. Damn. I eliminated myself. How I do that? Shit, I just called another person in. I can't hear him. I only can hear myself. I turned off my the party because of that last time when I was playing Fortnite. Except they kept repeating it. Man, oh, who came? Oh, they jumped. I got one more match in me before I call it a night, y'all. So we gotta get a dub. Said no. Dang, why you think you got banned? Shit, they bought they should bring the spirit bomb on here. Oh, cool. Should wipe out everybody in a 3 mile radius. Oh yeah. Damn, how'd that happen? My son left the party. Man, I be shocked when I lose. I can't help it sometimes. Especially when you this close. I don't know. Everybody leaving. I might just call it a night right now. I don't know what none of that means. Yeah, y'all, I'm probably just gonna call it a night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Happy day, stay blessed. Thank you for joining me. To the 8 other people that's in here, thank you for sticking with me tonight. I know I probably was kind of harsh on your ears to hear this type of conversation. Somebody just joined the party. You're a little too late. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I wonder what it's gonna be a different conversation tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know all these random people coming from, but I'm about to hop off. Hey, I'm gonna be safe because I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying in the crib. Well, even that can be dangerous, but yeah, y'all know I'm good. I'm protected. Peace. Love y'all. Good night.